And welcome to Bobby Likis Car Clinic here on Paltalk.com. This is an exciting day. If you've just joined us, and I see that, Sonny, you are in the house, I think it's very interesting for everyone that we have produced this program for April, going on 2 years now. And Paltalk is an exclusive video-to-video conference, and so we have people that are tuned in from all over the world. You can see on the screen. There will be communication, if you look at the screen, and you'll appreciate this, communication between, hi, how are you, welcome to the room here on Paltalk.com. There are conversations going on type to type in the room. There are side conversations that you cannot hear because they private, contact. And then there are hands up. So welcome to you. This is a G-rated room, so please keep your comments G as usual. And I want to welcome with us Ralph Shattuck. And Ralph Shattuck is probably one of the, if not the sharpest individual that I've met with regard to the chemistry, other than the chemists themselves here at BG Product. And we're broadcasting live from the Hyatt in Wichita, Kansas. Ralph, I want to welcome you to Bobby Likis Car Clinic here on Paltalk.com.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. It's great to be here.
And Sonny, I see that Sonny's in the room, No Strings in the room, and there are all kinds of nicknames of Vanden Plas 84. I think he drives a Jag.
Yeah, I think he's a Jag, yeah. He's a...
speaking of
Jaguar.
As you know, folks, this is an automotive-related program. I also am very enamored with the renewable, sustainable energy and the fuel crisis that we're going through. And so whether you're driving a small car or whether you have the big SUV gas hog, there's still some information and things that you can do to not only add life to the vehicle, but to add significant MPG. And what is significant MPG? And you know, Ralph, a 5% increase in MPG equates to, at 20 miles per gallon at 15,000 miles a year, 500 free miles.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So if you're driving, think how many miles you drive a week, and if you're driving 500 free miles, think about it the next time you fill up, and that tank takes you 200 and whatever, 50 miles,
yeah.
And then so you're driving you're driving 3 tanks full of MPG and miles on 1 tank of fuel.
That's right.
There are some good reasons that, and obvious reasons that BG works. Give our listeners an overview of what your duties are and what you bring to the table here, not only with BG, but internationally.
Well, yes, I could talk for a long time about what I bring to the table as far as good looks and charm and everything like that. But I think we better skip over that because we don't have the full hour.
Well, we do have almost a full hour, and we're going to come back tomorrow. And then, folks, we're going to come back tomorrow. But seriously. He knows his stuff, folks. So, Ralph, just quickly, let's take an engine that's driving down the road at 60 miles per hour. What's happening?
Well, at 60 miles an hour, let's say on my car, it's revving at about 2,000 RPM. Okay, it's an overdrive. It's revving at 2,000 RPM, revs per minute. Well, 2,000 revs per minute doesn't sound that fast, except when you break it down per second. Okay, let's take an easy number like 2,400. It works better for me.
Okay, good.
Okay, 2,400. Revs per minute is 2,400. Revolutions per second is 40. So that piston goes up and down 40 times every second. Okay, while that's going up and down, every valve opens and closes 20 times a second. Every injector fires 20 times a second. Okay, 20 times a second. That is absolutely astronomical. Okay, now my poor little car driving down the road at 20 times a second, the fuel is coming in there mixing at a ratio of 9,000 parts of air to 1 part of gasoline.
So we've got a gallon of gasoline.
Yes.
We have 20 in the tank, but we're taking a gallon of gasoline, and for every gallon of gasoline, we must have 9 to 10,000 gallons of air.
9 to 10,000 gallons of air for every gallon of gasoline.
So
actually in diesel it's 30,000.
30,000.
Yes.
So the airways and the lungs of an engine are equally, if not more important than the wet side, the fuel side.
Absolutely they are, yes. I mean, we obviously want to use as much air as we possibly can because fuel costs money. At the moment, air is still free. Okay, now that may change in the near future, I don't know. They're looking to do that in Europe, but air is still free, so as much air as we can possibly use without creating pollution, this is the ideal situation. So by using excessive amounts of gasoline, we're going to cost money for ourselves.
Okay, so what can we do that will ensure that we use less fuel, and that means that we keep our car not only in our garage and out of the service garage,
Right.
although 3 times a year, folks, you should always schedule your automobile for its service. And I want to remind you that a service maintenance, preventive maintenance, unlike what our industry has preached since the late 60s